for 51, we're still finding variables. This time we have a parallelogram, and sections of our diagonals are labeled. Now we know in a parallelogram that diagonals bisect each other. So we can take our first one here, and since they bisect each other, we know 2y should equal 26. And when you divide by 2, y equals 13. For the other one, we know 6x plus 2 equals 20. So we can subtract 2, we get 6x equals 18. And when we divide by 6, we get x equals 3. For 52, the 3x pertains to this whole thing, which means it's going to be congruent to 40 and 86 combined. So 40 plus 86 is 126, so we get 3x equals 126. When you divide by 3, x equals 42. For y, the 40 and 86 and y are all same side interior. So 126 plus y should equal 180. So when you subtract 126 from 180, you get y equals 54. For 53, we know on a parallelogram that opposite sides are congruent, so we can set the 7x minus 5 equal to x plus 19. This doesn't matter, right? 22 has nothing to do with it. So we can subtract x, we get 6x minus 5 equals 19. We can add 5, so we get 6x equals 24. And we can divide by 6, so x equals 4. For 54, again, opposite angles are congruent to each other, but we have an x and a y there. So we have to take care of our same side interior angles here. And we know those are supplementary, so they're going to add up to 180. So I'm going to add my 3x and my 5x and get 8x. And I'm going to add my 4 and my 16 and get 20. And that should equal 180. And then we subtract 20, so we get 8x equals 160. And then divide by 8, so x equals 20. Then we can plug the 20 back in, so 20 times 5 is 100, which means this entire angle here is 1/16. So then we get 4y equals 1/16. So when we divide by 4, we get y equals 29. The last little bit on this page, we're told that LM is the median of the trapezoid. Now, if we take a look at the trapezoid, that means that those three lines are all parallel. So the first problem, we're told in trapezoid HIJK, it's isosceles, and the measure of angle I is 85, and we want to find K. So the measure of angle I is 85, that's over here. And we want to find K in the opposite corner. Well, for an isosceles trapezoid, if I is 85, then so is H. And when we're dealing with some parallel lines here, we have corresponding angles, which means L is 85. And K and L are same side interior. So for us to find K, we just have to take 180 minus 85, right? And we get 95. So that's our measure for K. Now, the next problem doesn't involve those measurements, so I might as well clear that out. We're told HI is 4x, we're told LM is 2x plus 3, and we're told KJ is x minus 2. So HI is 4x. LM is 2x plus 3. And KJ, we said, was x minus 2. Now, we know LM is a median. We were told that. So in order to figure this out, we're going to add KJ and HI together, right? And we take half of that, and that's going to equal LM in the middle. So we can write this as, bring it over here, 2x plus 3 equals half of 4x plus x minus 2. Now it's up to you if you want to, combine your like terms and then distribute your half, or if you want to multiply by your half right away, get rid of the fraction, because I know those are scary, right? I'm going to do both in one step. I'm going to multiply by 2 here, so that changes this to 4x plus 6. And on the other side, combining what's in my parentheses, oops, not 4, 5x minus 2. And then we can go ahead and we can start moving things around. If we subtract 4x, we get 6 equals x minus 2. And then when you add 2, you get 8 equals x.